Okay. So I've already gotten a head start, but did I save this one? Okay. Yeah, this is Fast 9. There are probably other versions of this. I should probably look for those versions. Something where I play around Orgots. Executioner, so you play around Vex. That's Vex. And then what else? The problem with this version is that Urgot wants different items. I wants like maybe like I don't know. But the other comp is like one that you can pivot from Cypher cash out. So wait, let's. I think the one that I had before is better. That is just +1. Isn't really. That's just the +1. But okay. The units you look for, and then so this becomes this. This becomes this. This becomes this. Yeah, Galio items go to Miko, Zed items go to Kabuko, Draven items go to Samira. And it just works out that way. And then the rest of this board is quite nice. Because you have a bunch of support traits in. And then you have items for a good carry. Sejuani can technically be swapped out for Alawi if you're playing an Anima squad. If you're playing Aurora. But I think if you're not playing, I mean, I think just by default, Sejuani is just a better unit. I don't actually know how strong Anima. I don't know how strong the Anima squad guns are, the weapons. So I'm not gonna like. For now, I'm just gonna default to Sejuani. Yeah, I think this is mostly correct. I think. I don't know. I have literally nothing to go off of. I didn't even do the playtest. What do I need? I probably need. I haven't found a misfortune. I should look for a misfortune comp. I am looking for Syndicate's line, Bruiser Vanguard. Hmm. Open Dynamo. Okay, so let's just go Bruiser options. Not maybe not. Wait. Rob's a Vanguard, so he's probably gonna be the more important one. Okay, so 8. This is what, a 37% increase? I guess that's kind of valuable. Because I'm also considering just sacking syndicates entirely for MF, which honestly might be correct. Which bruiser would I want here? Gragas is a good option just because of Divinicorp, which is like support trait. Street Humans, like, okay. Cyber Boss. I should probably figure out the other ones. Like, I'm just gonna put everything on and then see what matches up and then think about it a bit more. And then Dynamo. What does that look like? Is that this one? It is this one. So what's so what there's Animal Squad, Divinicorp, Boombot, Golden Ox, Slayer. What's the Golden Ox? And Slayer. Yeah, that shit does not matter. Uh this is just Dynamo. We only need 4. You are Marksman, so that doesn't matter either. But you do Shred, which is something. So you have utility. Or he Sunders, and then she Shreds. And then you're just Heavenly. But it's AP, which doesn't really matter for MF. Uh, Boombot does not really matter much. Honestly, I'd probably rather just have the Heavenly version anyway. Anima Squad. These. I mean, okay, playing around the Roar is probably valuable. Okay, so Kabuko, Cyber Boss. Could I ever get a Cyber Boss in that's Bash? Yeah, okay. Kabuko is not going to go in this comp. Probably. So now we look for, okay, Exotech. There is an in for, I mean, who's an Exotech you'd play? Is there anyone that I care about? I think it's probably just Sejuani. There you can never fit. Like I said, I don't know how to judge Anima Squad. But I don't know how strong the weapons are. Like, it very well might be that Aurora doesn't need Anima Squad. Like, the trait is like its own thing, and like Aurora is just you're playing for 5 class. Dynamo's kind of similar, but like at least like it's pretty obvious what the value is. So I think I can be okay with cutting that. This is wait, that wasn't even that was the cipher, right? Yeah, okay, so that doesn't matter. Okay, so cut one Dynamo, cut one Bruiser. Well, first cut one Dynamo. Hmm. I think I would rather cut the Elise. Because Aurora is hard to play around early. And then Jin, the Sunder lasts longer. It's like more relevant. Also, Aurora, I'm not even sure it's hitting the same targets as Elise. So, yeah. Now, okay, this is 9. But I could cut this out probably. Would it be worth? Yeah, yeah, no, it's just nothing worth putting in. So it's just this. That doesn't look bad. Probably just add more Divinicorp. Senavex, Remington. I have the three bad ones for MF. You'd probably just look for the three good ones afterwards. So yeah, because it's these three, and these are the good bonuses. Actually, I'm not even sure. Attack speed doesn't even matter. Well, Reductant is a good unit, but like, okay, I don't think that would matter very much. And then I guess crit might be a more flexible thing if you're gonna play around Aurora and MF. I mean, you could just play Senna early, and then Vex is probably the one that stays. I mean, how much crit are you getting? 4, 145. So you're getting like 10.5, like 10. Eh. But that she also contests or items. You probably would honestly just look for like just this so a better 5 cost. One of these like flex ones. One of these threats. Something like that. And then items. If you have Dynamo, do you need that? Probably not. You probably don't need mana. Probably just want damage. It's probably like this. You might not even need that because you have good Jin. At the very least, it's a high priority. Probably that. Yep, and then Aurora, same thing, but like, just go with that. I mean, that might be a little hard to attain. That's 4 rods. I mean, that's too many swords. I don't know, just lie out. It's 4 gloves. I mean, it's just AP item made, like, that's the point. Who's the tank here? Do I want to tank any of these? I think Braun, like, he seems fine. Like, the shield's pretty big. It's definitely not a 2 cost. I mean, it would probably just be, like, honestly, just Zac. Like you just move stuff onto. You hope for an early Zac. Zac 1 might be tankier than Braum 2. So the okay, it splits into two copies and it does use items. Is there any interaction that I would care about? I don't know how Protector's Vow works with Zac. That could be a thing. There aren't too many other interesting interactions I'd go for. I'm just gonna do that. Oh, you also Sunder. I mean, between the two of them, that should be pretty high uptime for 20% Sunder. That's good enough. Looks good to me. I'm gonna drop this here. And I don't think there's gonna be many very. MF seems like a very inflexible unit, just because of the trait web. Uh, let's look at Animus Anima Squad. I'm gonna have to treat this like Rebel, where you'll only play with a +1, like most of these traits would. So you have the Vanguard and then your Bastion. Bastion could be okay fits as well, especially when you have such a good Bastion in this or in this. You have two good options here. Pick between one of those two. Uh, so what? Your Marksman, then most like Techie, you're probably the first to go. Strategist can stay probably. Slayer, second to go. Is there any Slayer? I don't think there's a Slayer I'd want here. Oh, Senna maybe. Uh, yeah, she contests Zaya items, so maybe not. It's a Vanguard, so no. Okay. Alright. Zaya items are going to for sure be Kurt. Because of Marksman. So I need to look for a Marksman. So wait, who do I want to put the thing on frontline, right? 30 armor MR or 15 amp? Not really. Not a lot. I mean, okay, I think it's definitely like not worth putting. Oh, honestly, I guess a unit that would want both would be like Renekton. What is this one? I think I go for that, and then I do this. That's 7, and then I look for one marksman, and then like a strategist. 4, you're never going 4 here. Let's look at our candidates. Sunder, not bad. With 4 cost. You're just a TPS, 3 team, and you're not getting 3 3 team in, so you're not. You're rapid fire, but we don't need rapid fire. We also don't need nitro, so you're out. It's between these two. Um, you're also dynamo. That's pretty good. Aphelios, Golden Ox. What Golden Ox would you be able to get? I mean, there's doing a techie with a Aphelios. I mean, with a Viego, but I don't think. What are the Golden Oxes? There's Amp. That's also another backliner, which we don't need. Executioner, which we don't need. Vanguard, which we don't need. This is Slayer. Slayer fits in with Vayne. If we're not playing around Amp or Strategist, I might not need the Yumi. What we're playing, that would only be for Slayer. That wouldn't even be Vanguard, so I don't think I'm playing that. This is Bruiser? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's not happening either. Thing is, they don't contest the same items, so I mean, maybe in the Anima Squad version, you don't play Aphelios. And then there's a Marksman comp that you would play them both. Because their items do look very different. And then what am I looking for? Strategist. Amp's not gonna do anything. So either I look for a strategist or I look for like a flex 5 cost. I mean, they're good options for strategist. Well, I mean, there's a good option. Yeah, there's 2. Like, this is a good tank. It's probably not worth it. You probably just prefer thing. I don't know which one will be better here. Is there a trait with Garen that you'd want to use? I guess you can give Garen Anima Squad to himself. I mean, it's just been one of these two for sure. I'm not sure if you need damage. You probably just need more tank, so it's just like this. But looking for like a really efficient use for Garen is gonna be a little tricky. Because you need a spot where you have AD bruiser items and you want to spread a trait. But yeah, this thing is useless, so honestly, yeah, the Animal Squad tree looks a little rough. Because there's just so much stuff that you would want to get rid of. Okay, let me put these back in. Slayer's rough. Dynamo, like I said, you can fit. Not Techie. You can fit Aphelios. No, not Aphelios. Viego. How strong is Viego? I mean, you need Ox, which you can fit with Aphelios. This might be a variation. And then this you can. Yep, that might be it. Eh. Oh, no, okay. Aphelios has really good synergy with Leona, though. Oh, I didn't even put in the Viego. Oh, that's kind of okay. There goes our slots. Okay, in this situation, you'd have to put items in this, but it's fine, right? Her thing is durability, so okay. So you would probably just give this. And then I mean, it's higher cost. I don't know if I don't know if the sport is better or not. Because you might just prefer more tanky units. A shred. Like it's 5-2 versus 5-4, but I think this has a lot more utility for the comp. I feel this wants items. Because Jin doesn't need items. I mean, you can kind of leave Viego without items. These are utility units in this comp. Yeah, it's fine. And then you just uh Aurora the Zac. Okay, so you need something. Oh, there's no Dynamo in. Oh, Jin was also Dynamo. That kind of matters, actually. Yeah, I think this might be fine. There's my anti-heal. Probably on you. If I'm not playing techie, I just go for the one that's probably the best. I don't actually know. I mean, honestly, maybe Vayne is the best just because of the Leona synergy. Rapidly fire, like, I mean, it's not a lot of damage. I would imagine having a little bit of single target damage would be better. So it's probably this. I'll lock that in. And all these eventually will go onto like a PowerPoint or something that I will share. But right now I'm just storing them. Okay, let's look for a marksman comp. These two. Probably looking for four. Yeah. I think Jinha would have to go onto it. And then it's between Jinx and Kindred. Probably don't need rapid fire here. Or Nitro. Street Demon also a little bit of futility. Uh, Jinx is not getting items in this comp. That's fine. It's fine. This. Okay, so this is like Giga nerfed Aphelios because he doesn't heal and he doesn't keep his chakrams forever, so I don't know what his items are gonna. I mean, it's how to zoom this. And like, you get this. How much AD do you get? 45, and then after 8 seconds. Oh, wait, 8 seconds isn't even. It's a lot, actually. I mean, it's. Or that's fast. Alright, so what's the front line for this? Golden Ox. Street Demon. Okay, Street Demon has Strategist, and Strategist is OP. And Street Demon is also nice. And Nico's OP. Okay, like this core is actually OP. That's two support traits. And Nico's like she just looks like she's just a good unit. Like she looks like she's gonna be tanky, and she chills, and she has two support traits. Like, and then okay, I probably want at least one golden lux. That's who that's gonna be. I mean, there's Vanguard Bruiser. Techie's awkward. Probably not gonna fit here. Amp fits in with the Yumi, but this is like, maybe there's a world where that works. Like these two. This is already backline heavy. Need one more for Animal Squad, which would it would just be like Leona, actually. That's not that heavy. Yes. Okay, and then Dynamo doesn't matter. Slayer doesn't matter. Exotech doesn't matter. Amp doesn't matter. I mean, you could fit Amp with Samira, but you need one more Animal Squad for that to matter. Yeah, you could fit in stuff actually. There's some options. You can't fit that like everything though. Like you probably have to cut this. Yeah, no. So what's the level 8? Who's no? That's cool. That's Ox. So it's this one. Yeah, Animal Squad is like probably not that important yet. And then the tank is obviously going to be Nico. And she just wants this. That doesn't look bad. Well, obviously, you're gonna play for one, and then you'll hit the other. Like there has been a lot of comps like this that have existed before. Like what I would reference immediately would be uh whichever comp it was that had that this Zaya is a reprint of Set 9 Executioner Zaya, or you play Zaya Nyla. It's the same thing. Also, even on like live patches, comps that you playing like an expensive board, the transition to this doesn't even seem bad because Kindred could hold these items. Like you're obviously gonna prioritize one over the other, just depending on whichever is stronger on that patch. Who holds affiliate? Could Jinx hold affiliate items? I don't think it matters that much because these are just genetically strong early. Yeah. Like keep in mind this is based on just looking at traits and the trait web and the units. Once it whoops. No. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Let's see how fast I remember all the units on this board. I what? Apparently not at all. Oh, Leona. Like, okay, I'm gonna reference. Let's just see like what is meta here. Like, there's surely like, okay, uh, I found the one I wanted to look at. You have this like Sentinel, Heimer, or you're playing around Heimer, Corki, whoever you hit, whoever's stronger in the meta. Scrap is the same way. Um, uh, I don't know. There's a few comps where you play around multiple forecasts, but it's not unheard of, and it's honestly quite normal. Alright, I will lock it in and try it on Tuesday. Uh, Marksman. Alright. Do you want to just look for a golden ox board? I feel like that doesn't have a very nice trait web. Giants, Quickos. Yeah, this looks like a mess. This is just damage up. I don't know what the scaling is, but I don't think that matters. So the Vanguard Bruiser. Uh, it set 14 should be like they said Tuesday afternoon for NA. I think for not NA, it would be technically later. I think EU would probably that would be like Tuesday evening, Tuesday night, and then like Asia that would probably just be Wednesday. But yeah, assuming they don't mess up the launch. I mean, they haven't done it the last two times, but I think there was one where they said it was going to be Tuesday, and then it was actually Wednesday. But I'm going to trust that when they say Tuesday, they're at least going to try to make it Tuesday. Okay, what bruiser do I want to look at? This is the highest cost bruiser. Okay, actually, this frontline situation isn't even that bad. Probably should still look for a bruiser. Actually, I forgot Kobuko is a. Okay, so this is Slayer. Is Slayer important here? It's for this, not that important. Especially since J4 doesn't even, it barely does damage. So that's not high prio. Shogat is just a decent tank. Kabuko is a, not really, he's a carry. This is Techie. Do I care about Techie? Oh, someone's a Techie. Who's a Techie? Viego. Oh, that's kind of good. This is Divina Corp, so that's pretty good. This is Syndicates. That's not useful at all. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna matter. Kabuko contests Viego items, so that's not gonna happen. Between these three, I mean, this is a trait for the 5 cost, so that looks pretty good, honestly. There's also a world where you just go 4, but I don't think that's going to be the case. You probably want something for the other. For whoever's stronger between, I don't know who's going to be the more important units. I have no idea how to judge any as a unit. I'd probably prefer to play under Philios. You can also fit a Vanguard, but Vanguard's like less important of a trait. Because Bruiser is like a support trait at 2. Executioner, that's... I mean, actually, you could fit some stuff with that. But the units that you'd care about want items. Oh, actually... Oh, there's a Boombots angle. I think about it. There's this. I mean, maybe that would be what you'd look for in like a Graves removal. Which I don't know if that would be a Golden Ox. I think he'd probably have a mix of the two. I'll keep that in the back of my mind. Wait. Amp. Amp is so awkward. So you can fit Nitro. Actually, technically, can you fit Nitro? I don't think you'd want to fit Nitro. Um, Samira. Like I see Amp. I think of the Street Demon Core. I mean, you can fit in Jinx or something for Marksman. And this is also a support trait, so yeah. I don't know. I feel like just these two units like are just like actually OP. I think Samira doesn't fit item wise. I think it'd be hard to fit Samira in. How many units? So this core is 7. So you can actually fit if you play for Amp. Like I think Annie would have to be played on I don't think you can play it with 6 without like maybe 2 spats. I mean having Nico as a tank is always good. Is this a spot you I mean it probably is a spot you'd take from spat. Oh terrible front line. What is the well which one looks it's probably this one. Alright. Yeah, okay. And this is for damage, should probably go on you. I like really want to get Samira in because now I think about it, this spat would probably be really good on Samira. That seems so good on Samira. He would because she hits like everyone. She's gonna farm so much gold. But obviously this is too many units. I hate to say it, but it just does not fit. Right, if I sacked that entirely, what other option would I have for a marksman? Okay, you can't have that. You can't have all three of those. That's too much. I'd have to look ginned for like utility and an extra attack. You can put something. There's no bastion though, so like I mean that ties with executioner. Like I have outs for other versions of the comp, but if right now I'm looking for 6 Ox specifically. Okay, if I sack marksman and that okay, if I sack marksman and I just go back to the other thing, maybe you just have to pray that the meta is that Annie's good. Because then you have this, and then this is nice. And the Phileas is just a filler unit. Depending on these two. I mean this is so nice. What would Annie want? whatever is left over. Yep. It's the only version that looks good on the trait lab. Alright. So I saw like 50 different things I could look at. Let's look at graves. Because I thought I had something going. We have the cap with this thing. Obviously, this is awkward, but this is just like the dragon from set 12, like the dragon shapeshifter blaster, like square, trait square. Okay, more golden X or more X. Well, X has this thing. That's pretty good. That's 3 units that would want items. If I were able to fit 2 Ox, who would they be? Uh, hmm, I mean, I would look for Viego. I mean, Vanguard's like, but he also reduces armor, and that's pretty good. The J4. Whereas if I go more Executioner, I mean, it's just trait bots. One of them has utility. The other one's just selfish, but like, it's fine. Varus is good. Varus is just good. He's got a stun. I mean, okay, I can't put all on all of them. You could reroll these two though. That's not that weird. And it's also Street Demon, which I mean, I love Street Demon. I also love Exotech. So there's actually options here. 7. So what is the reroll level? Like ideally you look for a level 6 comp here, but how many 2 costs could you actually roll for here? This is an Exotech. Vanguard. Like what would okay. I think this is a lock. The rest of this is just like just start from scratch. Executioner. Oh. That's okay. It's like the Dominator situation. Okay, so rolling for Graves alone is a little tricky. 5x. And then Ox. Yeah, it's literally the Zig situation. Or okay. So what else am I looking for? Okay. Street Demon Slayer. This maybe okay, there's 6 so many different ways you can Okay, the Kabuki routes would only fit with Ziggs as a strategist. I'm approaching this the wrong way. Executioner. There's 3 likely does not matter in the slightest. Can maybe roll on 6 and 7 for Rengar Graves. They do take similar items, so that might not be ideal. Because Rengar, like, probably like this. And I think Graves just wants the exact same items. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure that shit just does not matter. So there's the Divinicorp route. Get this in. Team traits. You sack this for this guy, and then you get that in. And you just go more. It's like Renekton's also not bad. Morgana doesn't matter. Renekton. You can't fit that. It would just be this. But like you can't re-roll this on like at that point just play a Rengar comp. I think that'd be better. Because Ross is like pretty much runny. How tanky would Frost get? This front line is I mean, I don't know. This point. I don't even think any emblems help. Okay, no, Executioner would probably help. Who would that go on? I mean, it'd probably just be like Senna, and then again, you just whatever. I'm just gonna leave it as is. Probably need like this. Okay. And then leftover item. I mean, Vex probably. I don't know. I'm not gonna think about it. I'm just gonna save this and then just remake the same thing, but Rengar. Yeah. So let's we do this. Sack this guy. The rest can stay. Did I already make this one? Do I have a no? Cho'Gath over Senna. I value the AD. That's about it. Like if you were playing around Urgots, it'd be better for sure. It'd be hard to play around that. Like there just isn't enough space. Like Cho'Gath is like a trait for units that aren't being played around, so it doesn't matter that much. It's like 12 AD, and Senna's like actually a pretty decent unit. Now in the Rengar version, it might be a little bit different. There might be an argument for having Cho here. But the other thing is that Rengar has better traits than Graves. So if we look at Street Demon, you have these guys. I don't think I want Techie, Amp, doesn't matter. Bruiser, Slayer, I don't really care about. Or, okay, first let's do the Vinacorp variation, which is just do this, and then we just more of these. I don't think I care about Morg here. There was something better. I mean, this is already 9. Never mind. I swear I already did this one. Oh, I did. Yeah. Okay. I did already do that. So the not Divinicorp version. Let's just sack them all. Put in the other good traits. Have this core to play around for free. Would getting more be easy? Not really. We have Techie, I guess. Here you could probably put Cho'Gath. You could also try to look for more strategists, though. So our options are like this. Cho'Gath is what? I mean, okay, this is already 7. Probably gonna spend a good amount of time on 7. Item-wise, probably can't fit this. And 2 strategists is fine. And then street demon. Well, this is probably okay. And items go on these 3, probably. I would imagine. And then you want. Yeah. Wait, I don't even have a bruiser that I. Right, so if I sack, what would I replace it with then? Like, I guess I could just have 2 bruiser. Not really sure if I want more back line. The show would be fine, and then I play like Gragas, and then look for like. In truth, I think I just look for that instead. That seems like higher cap. Okay, so this is just gonna be Executioner Rengar. Let's move these here. Okay. Let's just look at raw street treatment. Okay. So this is a pair. This is a pair, which means we never sack those. That's 4. And then frontline. So there's like another square here. With that and this. And that's income. Is that, I mean, I don't know how much I care about that though. I probably don't care about Rengar here. He's frontline. Maybe we do care a little bit. But Viego's another one that fits kind of well here. Actually, no. I fit a 4th. What's Mord? Bruiser tech. Bruiser. Techie. Extra tech. Is this the route I want to go? I think I should play around the Samira something. Yeah, I don't think that's the route I want to go. Let's play around the Samira. Amp strategist. That seems like a lock. I mean, okay, actually, this isn't bad. Like no emblem. Just play 2 more Street Demon. Because you're not gonna hit the Samira on 7. Actually, the Samira on 6. It's not even possible. So the ones that I sacked were those. So you just look for that. That'd be no emblem. That doesn't even look bad for no emblem. Like that's not even bad. You mean Samira check? I'd imagine the board. I mean, you just play the you'd play the Jinx until you hit the Samira, and that's it. They can take similar items anyway. I guess it's probably fine. And I think this would, I think it would play better than Rebel currently does because I think, like I've been saying, the without emblem board already looks fine. But yeah, I think no would be the answer to that. But like obviously, like I mean, any comp you want the 5 cost, but like I don't think you are. I mean, I don't like actually know the strength of the traits, but in terms of the trait web, this comp is very strong. So now that said, like just looking at the numbers, like this Samira unit does not look balanced. So, but at the same time, this Nico Echo combo is also not balanced. Yeah, it does just depend on the balance of the patch. Okay. So it's obviously gonna be this, and then brand wants how much AP do you get from this? 15 times 2, and then in theory times 1.5. That's 45. That's a good amount of AP. Probably just like do this. Yeah, item economy a little sus. You just take what you can get. Maybe look for like this. And with emblem, there are a lot of options here. Because this trait is really good. And there's already a lot of stuff you can fit. My first look is... Where is it? More strategist. It's Ziggs. More strategist. And then this also links with Buko. It's level 10, but... Oh wait. Alright, I sack this thing, and then I put this one on this guy. That's pretty good. And with Spat, you can just flex because you can just like they take the same items and like its power level is kind of the same because these are both support traits. Like Brain has Street Demon and like he gets like half value from Strategist, and then Ziggs has Strategist value and half value from Street Demon. So like you just put items on the one that you 2-star first, or just do this. Like that also can work. In which case Ziggs might be just better. Maybe. Looks like it. Okay, so now wait, did I Street Demon? Oh, it doesn't look like I did. So I'm gonna save the no emblem first. Because that one actually looks playable. Uh, I I'll fix that other one later. And then with thanks. All right, and then with emblem. Ziggs and Samir together are just gonna clear the front line. Okay, looks pretty good. Okay, so what do I have? I don't know. I should put numbers here. I don't know what to call it. Okay, so this set looks hopeful. Okay, is there a Z comp that isn't Divinicorp? Probably not. Because it's Cypher. And Cypher caps out, you just pivot to the fast 9 board. Am I just looking for more rerolls? I guess so. Let's do an Italy reroll. Okay, so what was it? I think I played Max Amp. Okay, so what's Fitz? Pretty sure Kindred doesn't get items here. Avoid reroll this. Alright. These items are going to be a little weird, but this is like probably tech, maybe. I don't know. It seems like something that would be good. You get 4 amp, which means you hit 6 enemies. Yeah, that's probably gonna be something, surely. So now, what other units matter here? If I play around either of those two traits, that means I have too much backline. Also, this unit is not doesn't seem like should be that good. So, like, the Kindred seems like a trait bot. If you're exo attack, it might be an option. golden ox, maybe one golden ox, but what tank traits do I have? Bastion. I should do 100% play on Bastion. Strategist option. Uh, Exotech plus uh I mean CC unit. What would the third one be? Like I could technically fit Zeri onto this board. I don't know if I want to do that, but I can. Mord is Vanguard Techies. So that doesn't fit. I only need one Bastion. But that's assuming like I think Neferi could be playable here. The dual carry. Next question is how much amp am I willing to sack? I mean I think I kinda sack Annie, I guess. Okay, Animal Spot's not worth playing here. If I get another Exotech, it would have to be Zeri. Ah, that's awkward. Who's the Bash? You're a Bastion. You're also techie. Maybe this is worth playing. Then it's like, oh, you're a bruiser. Alright, but then what bruiser do I get? It might not be Exotech. I think I just default to this, and then I can fit one Bastion, which would probably just be this. That's, alright, that's too many units. Hmm. What's the board I play? Just this. Sit on this. Okay, what traits are these? 4 nitro, 2 amp. there's no strategist in. Yeah, it would be that, and then you just level for the other stuff. That's fine. Echo. Kindred hold some of your items. Shauna's not. Oh, okay, she heals. Might be an acceptable tank. I'll run it. I think it's fine. Yeah, because you can't play Echo early, so. And item wise. I mean, I think it'd just be like this. Probably. Alright. I'll try it. I mean, this one's more for fun. Well, honestly, maybe not. Because people are going to look for a nitro comp, and I don't know what that would be apart from this. Because I don't think it's Kindred. And like, there's a. I mean, okay, honestly, like, probably this. I don't know how valuable the laser is, but like. Okay, if the laser's broken, it's gonna be the laser, but if not, this either is fine. I haven't done 8 techie. I don't know if I'm gonna want to. Like Riot said that they weren't gonna do this, and then I mean they might. I mean they probably just didn't notice because the teams are working separately. I would imagine. Right, you. I don't think it's anymore. Take these, and then this. That hit. That's 6, and I missed one. Oh, I clicked that. Oh, okay, that's I clicked the wrong one. Doesn't count. What did I miss? Who's that? Oh. Oh. That's a. Oh. Okay. So we have Sweet Demon. Yep, Cho that fits in here. Great, Nitro never fits. Bastion can fit. Ox. Uh, Anima Squad. Bastion. Oh, but she also has Shred. She might actually have value here. But who would the third Anima Squad be? And is that something that matters? Parlock Leona. Okay, so we managed to get an 8 techie board with a lot of frontline. Now, we have to reconsider that we would not play this without an emblem. I feel like if you have two Street Demon, it's not correct to not to sack Street Demon. Can't fit Samira. I mean, traitless Nico. I mean, it's better than traitless Echo. But you can have both. And then you're 4 out of. And then. Is there a world where this is a 1 cost reroll? Probably not. These two would want the same items, so it's a little awkward. I mean, actually, like, all of these want the same items, that doesn't really help. I'm just gonna assume I sack this. If I sack that, and I play around the Vagar. I mean, okay, this is like the interesting one to play around, so I should at least think about it. Oh wait, everything fits, doesn't it? And it's just like, yeah. Oh, I guess it was. Oh, but this is like, okay, this is 2 units. Oh no, so this is no longer 8 Saki. This is just Cyber. I mean, okay, I mean, I guess I found the Cyber boss comp. So who am I sacking now? That. And then one Demon. That's 9. So what am I re-rolling? This is what's. There's one techie here. So it'd just be. Oh, it'd just be this with Zyra. And then you cap with this. Alright. Yeah, that looks fine. And who would be the tank here? I don't know. I'm not gonna. This. It is a lot of comps already. And I mean, actually, I have tomorrow as well. But after this stream, I'm gonna post the like all the comps I have so far in like a PowerPoint. Tomorrow I'll keep adding to it, and then on Tuesday I will test them, and everyone else will as well. Honestly, I should just pretend that 8 Techie does not exist, because I think Riot forgot that they don't want that kind of stuff to exist. I think at this point I just pick units and I build a comp around them and try to figure it out. Jinx comp. Okay, so strategy score. One marksman, at least. Candidates are... Okay. So one of these four, at least. Probably only going to be one of these four. I don't think I'm picking three. And then... Can I get more strategists in? Not really. More street demon would just be... Yeah. Maybe I do go more marksman, and then I just go a little heavier on like other frontline traits. If I pick this, how can I do the rest here? Put the golden oxes here. Frontline, frontline, frontline. And then Animal Squad. We have this. Your Bastion doesn't fit this. So we have Vanguard. So 4? Oh, okay. I don't think there's any roles I can play. Yeah, technically I can play. Oh, you play Street Demon? Probably not. Vanguard. If I do this. That's not bad. Is that not the same thing I had before? What was the 4 marks comp? Did I just make the same comp again? Same front line. It is the same comp, except I went 9. Which, I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. I mean, it's not a bad core. I can't blame myself. But in this version, I play this. The thing is, I'm pretty sure you want this to be tanky, so is this ever worth playing, actually? I mean, okay, it's 3 strategists, 3 Anima Squad. We gave it a blue buff. I mean, it's 0 amp, though. I I mean, it doesn't contest items very much, though. Because this would just be like this. And then what would Jinx want? Maybe something like this. Next question. Is it... It's okay, it's not... Yeah, Leona. I can't imagine there's a world where Yumi's that strong that you would play that. I think it's just a truth bot and it only goes in at 9. But if you're rerolling Jinx, do you reroll J4 or do you put items on Nico? I don't know. Let's just pretend that we put items on J4. Okay, so he's Vanguard, which... Okay. I'm just looking for this. He shields, so I'm not looking for mana. It's the same comp, but it's fine because I'm titling it differently. Okay, pick a different unit. I don't know if okay. This is a support unit. Draven and Senna. I'm pretty sure the Senna one is just the Z one. And then Draven. I can do Draven. So Cypher, rapid fire. So Cypher cash outs. If you choose to reroll Draven as opposed to Fast 9, what are your options here? Okay, front line. Gallia's Bastion. Bastion is OP. Uh, you have extra attack angle because you have Zeri as well. So that kind of lines up okay. You have they have this thing. Or 2-2. Uh, can probably go just more Bastion plus like. Okay, so this is Syndicate. I don't imagine you would stay on. You probably have to drop down to 3. You can fit strategist, but like LeBlanc's traits are so awkward to fit with the rest of them. So we probably stack with these two. Then Vanguard. There's an extra attack of Vanguard, right? Mortis one. There's a Bruiser. Fuck. Um, I could look for. I could just go for Bastion. I go for Bastion and then I play these two. Yeah, that looks good. And then Vi. Do I need a Vanguard? Is there a Vanguard I'd want to play? The only appeal here is that Leona probably has really, really good synergy with Zeri. The next thing I'd probably do would be to find a Zeri Leona comp. Okay. Honestly, it's looking grim for any of these three. I just call it a day there. What do you like reroll this? People getting items are here. This. Was mostly this could be more in a line. Enough healing though. This might be a play. We'll see how that looks. What was the other thing I wanted to explore? Oh, Zeri Leona. Okay, so we probably sack Bastion. Uh, Herb. We 6 Vanguard? How many units? That's one more animal squad. Would be this. Okay, but at this point, this could just be a rapid fire reroll. And I just do this. And I reroll some of these. And then the cornerstone is Leona. I think most likely it's Garner. I feel like I need the Twisted Fate bonus. Like, holy, he's terrible without the Kingpin bonus. Wait, why is like base Twisted Fate so terrible? And I got that by Braum. That's pretty good. So Braum. No second. Rost. Do we have cog reroll like the other one I had? No. Wait, I don't have boom bot TF. Okay, what is this one? I still don't hate that. Okay, so change. Wait, what if I just don't do that and then push levels? You hold TF. TF is 100% not going to be contested unless someone else is like specifically playing TF reroll. I feel like this could be good. Okay, and then Leona, how do I sneak in more magic resist without like? Okay, this would be troll. Let's just do this. Like this has to be better. Alright, you don't really. It would probably still be pretty good. Would I prefer that over like a JG? I mean, that current targets. I'm actually so curious to see how the Zeri clones work with those two items. I don't know. Let's see that. This is actually another one I'm like actually very excited to investigate. There's like a lot of different ways the interactions can go. Uh, I'm just gonna title it this way so that I know I did my Leona Zeri comp. Okay, two costs. Who missing? This one. And then one costs. It would only just be the techie reroll. I mean, I guess I'll look at it, but first I'll do the fairy. Let's just get all these in. So which one would you want? It's this one, right? This is the yeah. I need amp. Hmm. I do these. Actually, what the Fury needs is more AD. Uh, I mean, this one might be better, honestly. With all the exotech and amp, we have a lot of HP. Okay, but this is also a negative front line. So I can't have this much amp. We got the exotechs back. Might need an emblem. really don't know which is the I like the more I think about it, the more appealing this version looks to me. Yeah, how much actually is the Pac-Man damage? 'Cause the more I look at it, the more this version just looks better. Like maybe I should just build out all of them, and then we see. I don't know how many I'm gonna need. But it's only this other one that would be. So each one is made for a certain unit. So by that logic, I'm pretty sure I got this one correct. I'll no. What I should do? I should do this. I should show both. Is that? Oh, that just is Jin's. Oh, like this is the bow, and this is something on Zeri. The lantern, it's Jax. Eh? Right. I don't know. I'll look at it later. Let's save this one first. Okay. Let's undo this thing and then sack you. Okay. Let's take a look at all of these and see. Alright, so this one is this. This one's this. This one's this. This one is this. Alright, so between the other two is this one and this one. Let's just do this and see. Okay. Uh, all shields are 50% more effective. Siphon converts a shield. This one is gain 50% health. The Bowler's max health as magic damage to all enemies within 1 hex. I guess I can kind of see it. Maybe uh the hero augment explains it. Jax. Bonus magic damage. Really? Like, are we sure it's not this way? Because he's a bruiser. This is a lantern, and this is a chassis. I mean, it looks like a glove, which would be Mordekaiser. Okay, but this is a Morning Star. This is for Sejuani. Hyper Fangs, Neferi. Flux Capacitor. I mean, it's some part of Zeri, I guess. It's like what fuels her, like, energy or whatever. You have the Hollow Bow, which is a bow. It's for Varus. The Pulse Stabilizer, which if you look at it, it looks almost identical to Whisper, which is Jin's gun. So by that logic, it should be this. But I don't know if that's actually true. Eh. Okay, but, like, the thing is, like, if you were to play Mordekaiser with, like, more Bruiser, how would you get X attack? What 6 Rooted Dark comps do I have? That one that can play with Mort. I have the Brand V. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's maybe look at this then. Bruiser. Wrong one. Or you need max health and then at least 3 X attack. What would I look for here? Ideally, we look for the highest, but, like, we sack the lowest cost. Highest Troop Demon Slayer, Golden Ox. Okay, Slayer is not it. I mean, it could be Senna, I suppose. We want something that pairs with X attack. Okay, so let's put those first. The backliners. Okay, so we need stuff that goes here. So Dynamo Marksman, Executioner Zeri. So there's a rapid fire route. Not really. Because we'd have to go like Cog. one doesn't really work out as well. If we went Varus, there's Urgot, Max. Wait, all of them. Marksman, we have. Wait, Zaya doesn't fit. Aphelios can fit. Jinx can fit. I mean, it'd have to be Aphelios, probably. But I'm actually very intrigued by the Executioner, though. So wait, we have. This is interesting. Oh wait, we need a. Oh, right. Okay, so that doesn't hurt anything. 5 Executioner, 6 Bruiser. I mean, okay. Some stuff has to go. Golden Ox can obviously transition into this. But then afterwards, you can just sack it. This probably needs a Bruiser +1. Or an X, maybe an X +1. Yeah, an X +1 would be much better because you can just Executioner Kabuko. Huh? Wait. Oh, wait, you need this for 6. Huh. It's fine. You just do that, and then. Oh, wait, this isn't even the right one. It's this one. I mean, it has to be that, but like, and it's still level 9. I guess the cores are just playing for. I don't think this is strong enough though. Well, honestly, okay, it's gonna be this. Stabilize on this, and then you cap with Executioner. And you're playing around like Executioner +1. Bruiser +1? What would it be? I don't think you'd want one. You would just play. I guess you just put on Vex. I don't know how much you'd want that. Yeah, Executioner +1 would be much better. Okay, how much is even 8% of the holder's max health? That feels like 5,000. It's like 400. That's not a lot. Yeah, no, I think this comp just doesn't work. Like, it's not that little, though. I'm not gonna think about this. Also, it's getting late. I will continue this tomorrow. I also have to do a pass on, like, all the augments and those related comps. There's quite a bunch of these. There's here augments, there's... I don't know. I'll do an augment pass tomorrow. Let's see from there.